careless night whisper, low and cold, in the dark where no tales are told. Her breath a ghost, her laugh a spark. It fades too soon in the pitch black dark. Under the blood moon, no redemption here. A ghost right behind me, whispering near. Shallow grave on the plains, her name untamed. The wind calls a story, but I bear the blame. The prairie howl like a widow's cry. Stars blink out as the night crawls by. I buried her secrets, I buried her name, but the earth won't forget, it remembers the shame. Her eyes haunt the shadows, her voice cracks the sky. Under the blood moon, no redemption here. Her ghost right behind me, whispering near. Shallow grave on the plains, her name untamed. The wind calls a story, but I bear the blame. Footsteps echo where none should tread. Her touch chills the living, she wakes the dead. No preacher, no prayer can soothe my sin. The grave holds her body, but not what's within. Midnight wind whisper, jealous heart did stray. Steel gleamed in the darkness, now she's gone far away. A shallow grave waits for there out on the endless plain. Blood moon rising, red and cold. My redemption hiding, lost my soul. Her goes right behind me, never letting go. Blood moon rising, watch it glow. I hear a voice calling from the tall dry grass, a chilling echo falling. Oh, this torment will last. My hands still remember the cold, awful night. Blood moon rising, red and cold. My redemption hiding, lost my soul. Goes right behind me, never letting go. Blood moon rising, watch it glow. No peace, no slumber, just the wind's mournful cry. Every step a number under a black sky. I see her eyes burning, a fire in the black. Blood moon rising, red and cold. My redemption hiding, lost my soul. Goes right behind me, never letting go. Blood moon rising, watch it glow. The cartwheels groan on the gravel track. Cold wind biting, no turning back. Mother's tears fall to the frozen ground. A love so fierce, but it can't unbound. This is the last ride to the gallows, where the road creaks and the devil bellows. Dust returns to dust, redemption denied. I whisper my prayer, but heaven won't reply. The church bell tolls like a hallowed cry. An empty saloon piano hums goodbye. My sins lay bare, carved into the wood. No preacher here, just the shadow of should. The stars won't blink, the sky won't weep. A soul to steal, a promise to keep. This is the last ride to the gallows, where the rope creaks and the devil bellows. Dust returns to dust, redemption denied. I whisper my prayer, but heaven won't reply. I hear his laugh in the howl of the wind. The devil knows the wages of sin. The cold steel bars, they sing my crime, and the clock hands freeze on borrowed time. whistles groan. A cold wind whispers through my bones. Mother's tears stain the dirt and clay. The devil laughs. It's your judgment day. Last ride to the gallows, no stars in the sky. The rope waits silent and the crows fly high. No redemption, no mercy, no pardon for me. Dust returns to dust where I'll always be. Always be. The cold of the rope, it sings like a dirge. The preacher whispers prayers on the verge. Empty saloon, the piano cries. A hollow tune for a man who died. My sins carved deep in the scars I've earned. No flame, no light, no bridge to return. Last ride to the gallows, no stars in the sky. The rope waits silent and the crows fly high. No redemption, no mercy, no pardon for me. Dust returns to dust where I'll always be. The cold wind howls like a wolf on the plains. Mother's voice echoes, but it fades again. The devil's grin burns like a brand. I feel the weight of his calloused hand. Out on the ridge where the shadows crawl, the wind whispers secret no one recalls. Bones of the past lie buried deep, while the devil keeps watch where the willows weep. I saw his hand in the crimson sand, a deal struck in the barren land. The fire burns, the hourglass runs. You can't outrun what you've become. The river runs black under the pale moon's gaze. The water won't cleanse, it just betrays. A crow on the fence cries a mournful tune. His death rides slow beneath the blood-red moon. A whisper, a scream, a long-lost prayer. A debt unpaid. The devil waits there. I saw his hand in the crimson sand, a deal struck in the barren land. The fire burns, the hourglass runs. You can't outrun what you become. Blade and a heart of stone. You face the night, but you're never alone. The ghost of your sins, they dance in the dust, ashes to ashes, rust to rust. Sunrise paints a rusted tin, a blood orange stain on the horizon, then just dust and a ghost of rain. Oh, dust devil blue, spinning through the heat, twisting up the old news from a forgotten street. Dry 3 summers back, the creek bed cracked and wide, left a memory on the track where the last hope died. Heard a whisper on the breeze, felt a chill deep in my bones. Oh, dust devil blue, spinning through the heat, twisting up the old news from a forgotten street. They say the devil takes his due in this forgotten place, a shadow following me and you with a smile upon his face. Oh. The wind howls low like a wolf in the night. Shadows stretch long under pale moonlight. There's blood on my boots, dust on my hands. I've buried my sins deep in this land. But the devil's on my trail, I can feel his breath. Each step I take is a dance with death. I can't outrun him, I can't turn back. The devil's on my trail, and the sky's gone black. I hear chains drag through the hollows deep, a mournful sound that don't let me sleep. The crows cry loud, perched high in the trees. Their wings beat the air, but they ain't free. The river runs red, the earth don't forgive. I'm a ghost of a soul with no right to live. The devil's on my trail, I can feel his breath. Each step I take is a dance with death. I can't outrun him, I can't turn back. The devil's on my trail, and the sky's gone black. Every prayer I whisper's turned to smoke. Every promise I made, I broke. The night so thick it swallows a star. I'm lost in the dark, counting my scars. Sunrise paints a rusted tin, a blood stain on the sky. Another day, the devil wins beneath a buzzard's eye. The creek bed's cracked, the well runs dry, just dust devils that spin, whispering secrets to the wind of where my troubles lie. Oh, dust devils and broken prayers scattered on the ground, a hollow echo through the air without a single sound. My soul feels like a scarecrow there with ragged clothes unwound, lost somewhere in this scorched earth despair, forever bound. That old 57 Ford, she's rusting in the weed. Another promise I ignored, planted bitter seeds. A faded picture gently stored of smiles I don't recall. Now shadows lengthen on the wall and feet feels like a scarecrow there with ragged clothes unwound, lost somewhere in this scorched earth despair, forever bound. They say salvation's just a mile down a dusty, winding track, but every step a weary trial, no turning ever back. Just empty eyes and a bitter smile beneath a sky of black, waiting for the final crack, a heart attack. Meanwhile, dust devils and broken prayers scattered on the ground, a hollow echo through the air without a single sound. My soul feels like a scarecrow there with ragged clothes unwound, lost somewhere in this scorched earth despair, forever bound. The sun sank low like a dying ember, a blood-red sky I won't remember. Crows in the field, they circle and cry, where the bones of the past refuse to lie. There's blood on the wind, it howls and it moans, a curse in the earth, it rattles my bones. You can't outrun what the devil has sown. There's blood on the wind, and it cuts to the stone. The church bell tolls, but the pews are bare. The air is thick with a sinner's prayer. Ghosts of the guilty walk side by side, their secrets buried where shadows collide. The river runs black, the reeds twist and sway. No saint can save what the dark takes away. There's blood on the wind, it howls and it moans, a curse in the earth, it rattles my bones. You can't outrun what the devil has sown. There's blood on the wind, and it cuts to the stone. Cry out where the mountains bleed, the earth splits open, swallowing greed. I hear my name in the whip of the gale, a voice that rises from the depths of hell. Ooh. chains, cracked earth red. Another day, another dread. Wind whispers through the skeletal trees, a forgotten name on the morning breeze. Just dust and heat and a buzzard's slow glide. Nothing left to feel, nowhere left to hide. Oh, dust devils kiss, the dry wind's cruel moan leaves you hollowed out down to the bone. Spirit tangled, ragged and frayed, a promise whispered and cruelly betrayed in this wide open space where shadows convene. Just goes what was and what might have been. The creek bed's dry, a snake's narrow track leads to nowhere and never looks back. My boots sink deep in the thirsty ground, not a single hopeful sound. Just the grit in my teeth, the ache in my chest, putting one foot forward, can't find no rest. Oh, dust devil's kiss, the dry wind's cruel moan leaves you hollowed out down to the bone. Spirit tangled, ragged and frayed, a promise whispered then cruelly betrayed in this wide open space where shadows convene. Just goes to what was and what might have been. It used to be green a long time ago. A river ran freely, a natural flow, not just a memory etched in the rock. Tick-tock goes a desolate clock. Counting the moments till evening descends and the darkness embraces where loneliness ends. Oh, dust devil's kiss, the dry wind's cruel moan leaves you hollowed out down to the bone. Spirit tangled, ragged and frayed, a promise whispered then cruelly betrayed in this wide open space where shadows convene. Just goes to what was and what might have been.